Introducing the FIRO feedback cards. These new cards are an easy-to-use facilitation tool to help practitioners guide participants through a structured and comprehensive exploration of the FIRO-B or FIRO business model during an individual feedback session. Let's take a quick look at this set of 53 cards and how they work. Here's the instruction booklet for using the cards, followed by the title card for either the FIRO-B or the FIRO business version, depending on which assessment you are using. Next are a series of cards with helpful reminders of key topics you can use to start a feedback session, including contracting, exploring, and agreeing on an objective, and background on the interpersonal behavior model and the FIRO assessment. It's important to explain the meaning of FIRO scores, numbers for FIRO-B, percentages for FIRO business, early on in your feedback session. These cards help you do that first for the interpersonal needs and then for the total needs later on. The self-estimate exploration of the three interpersonal needs starts with this inclusion, or involvement if you're using the FIRO business version card, which shows characteristics typically associated with low and high scores on this need. Participants can use the lists on this card to hypothesize where they might score before they look at their reported results. The cards then move through control, or influence, and affection, or connection. Once you have gone through the descriptions of the three interpersonal needs, the next step is to explain the difference between expressed and wanted behaviors. The next two cards kickstart that learning. Then the deck flows into rich examples and prompting questions you can use to help the participant clarify further, starting with expressed and wanted inclusion. After that, it's time to reveal to the participant his or her reported results on the FIRO assessment. Intended to be used along with the participant's report, this fold-out card provides a grid showing behaviors associated with low, medium, and high expressed inclusion when combined with low, medium, and high wanted inclusion, as well as helpful questions to guide the learning. The cards for expressed and wanted control and expressed and wanted affection follow this same order of presentation. Continuing with the expressed versus wanted theme, the next step is to look at total need scores. These cards are meant to remind the participant of the difference between expressed and wanted needs. To help you explain this, card 30 shows the scores and interpretive comments associated with the various total need scoring categories. What if your participant has an expressed score that is higher or lower than a wanted score? If that situation occurs, you can use the next few cards to help the participant understand this result. If not, you can move beyond these cards. Moving forward with the feedback session, these next cards provide scores and interpretive comments for the total need scores and help you explain the total overall need information. These cards also include information about scores or percentages along with interpretive comments. Remember, your participants will have a report they can consult to see how the content on the cards applies to them. The FIRO model offers your participants many applications. The next cards cover various topics, such as leadership, starting with visibility as it relates to a total expressed score of low, medium, or high. Then, you can address with your participant leadership as it relates to which interpersonal need is his or her core driver, and leadership as it relates to the participant's highest expressed interpersonal need. Finally, the FIRO feedback cards let you address how your participants' interpersonal needs relate to teamwork, job satisfaction, and organizational culture. Of course, you would only use the cards that are appropriate for the specific participant you are working with. And there you have it, the 53 FIRO feedback cards.